Coming up next on Campus News, we tell you how you can win a new car. We show you the football player of the week, and we present to you the new playground at Tarver Elementary School.
All of this and much more coming up on LISD Campus News.
Thank you for joining Laredo ISD Students Newscast, the newscast that brings you the best stories of LISD schools. I'm Ashley Hernandez.
And I'm Christian Willis from the Valina Elementary School. Here is our top story.
LISD students and staff recently visited the Sam's Ford car dealership for a special car unveiling.
There we go.
This is a car that will be awarded to the winner of the Sam's Car Giveaway Incentive Program for Perfect Attendance. They provide students with perfect attendance an opportunity to win this new car. Dr. Silvia Rios, our superintendent of schools, tells us about this partnership.
This partnership in particular is very, very important because it not only supports the education of our students, but it also supports the concept that all of us have to work together so that our students can make it to school every day and of course, so that we can provide the best quality education possible. So this is an opportunity to set a goal for our district as far as attendance, and it's also an opportunity to thank all of our community partners and all those who work together to ensure that our students are in school every day.
This is the sixth year of this great partnership between Sam's Motor Company and Laredo ISD. So if you want the chance to win a brand new car, make sure you go to school every day.
The annual Martin versus Nixon rivalry game recently took place in the city of Laredo. In order to get students ready for the game, both schools held exciting pep rallies at their school. At Martin, school principal Memo Pro and head coach David Charles delivered some passionate and motivating speeches. They also participated in a taco eating contest with some of the students of the school. At Nixon, the drum line and band had everybody dancing. Then a group of football players got everybody pumped up by showing off the amount of Hammer trophies that this school has recently won. The game ended up being a great game with Nixon taking the Hammer home once again by winning 33-30. LISD would like to thank all of the students who participated in this by demonstrating great spirit and sportsmanship during and after the game. A great LISD student athlete was recently named the Player of the Week. This player was Alex Guzman from Ciaroa High School. Alex was selected for his efforts in Ciaroa's win versus the Zapata Hawks. He talks to us about receiving this award.
I'm grateful for this award, but none of this would have been possible without my teammates, and I'm grateful for that.
This award is presented by KGNS TV and Academy Sports and Outdoors. Alex Guzman caught a touchdown and ran for a touchdown during this great game. Congratulations, Alex, and also congratulations to the entire Ciaroa football team.
The students at Tarver Elementary School will now be enjoying a new playground. This is thanks to a large gathering of volunteers at their school.
Today we are so excited to have community members from Laredo, members from Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Texas, and from Tarver Elementary building a playground here for Tarver Elementary for the more than 450 kids that go to school here. Kaboom is a national nonprofit that's dedicated to ensuring that all kids have access to safe and balanced play. We work with communities all across the country, and we are so excited to be here today in Laredo with Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Texas, Laredo ISD, Tarver Elementary, and local community members.
Well, Mr. Tirhan introduced this to us, and we just decided on what we like to do, what events we'll choose, and we really like this opportunity that we've been given, and we're taking advantage of helping out.
This is a collaborative effort again with the community and all of the partners involved. The school did an awesome job. All the teachers and everybody involved, the parents and the students were part of the design of the playground, so it's their imaginations that came to fruition today and culminating in this opportunity.
We ended up painting benches, we ended up doing with the slides and the swings, so it was really amazing to see that, and just having a bunch of other schools come together and help out for these kids at Tarver.
1, 2, 3! LISD is the place to be! Yay!
LISD would like to thank everybody who was a part of making this possible.
The VMT Magnet School has continued to hold their annual voter registration drives. We visited one of the voter registration drives that was held at Martin High School. They facilitate for the seniors of the school to register to vote. This is for the students who are 18 years old or who will soon be 18. Samantha Trevino is a senior from the VMT Magnet School. She tells us about the importance of voting.
It's important for people to vote and really be out there in politics, because if they want to see a change in their community, whether it be local, state, or federal, they need to take that step by actually voting. Even though you may not feel that you're doing a big difference because you're only one person can be the difference between anything.
LISD is very proud of the efforts of the students and staff of the VMT Magnet School. Keep up the great work.
A group of top Laredo ISD administrators recently visited TAMIU. They were there to sign a memorandum of understanding between LISD and TAMIU. This memorandum of understanding will allow students from TAMIU to visit LISD high schools. They will be there to help the students become more aware of the benefits of a post-secondary education. They will also be there to assist LISD students with their college and scholarship applications. Pablo Arenas is the president of TAMIU. He tells us about this partnership.
These student mentors, along with our recruiters, are in the schools all the time, constantly working with the students, getting them to think about college. We work with students in terms of their applications, so we help them fill out their applications, we help them fill out their financial aid form, the FAFSA form, and just really work with the counselors to identify students and to get them excited about going to college.
Funding for this program was provided through the Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board. LISD would like to thank TAMIU for always helping us with our goal of cultivating champions through education. When we return, we will continue with the news.
Stay tuned.
At Laredo Independent School District, we recognize September as Attendance Awareness Month. As a district recognized by the state of Texas with 14 exemplary campuses, 13 recognized campuses, a post-secondary distinction, 2 early college high schools, and 2 blue ribbon schools, LISD is breaking new barriers every day to provide you with a strong path towards your dreams. Your daily school attendance is your first step in transforming your goals into realities. Be in school on time every day, all day.
School is where we belong! Laredo ISD is a place to be, where we are cultivating champions through education.
I am Laredo ISD proud.
I am Laredo ISD proud.
We
are Laredo ISD proud.
The Texas Education Agency has rated Laredo ISD as a recognized district with a score of 89. Moreover, we have earned the post-secondary distinction as a district. Congratulations, students, staff, and parents. Thank you for your hard work, dedication, and great pride you have shown the Laredo Independent School District.
The students of DDHR Elementary School will soon be operating a mini city inside their campus called Cougartropolis. This city will have students employed in many different jobs. One of these jobs will be working in a bank located inside of the school. But in order to decide who will work in the bank, some job interviews were held with the help of Dario Gutierrez, who works for the Real IBC Bank in Laredo. Mr. Gutierrez tells us about these interviews.
We'll be interviewing them, and they have an application they've turned in, and we'll hire them and become employees of our IBC Bank here in Laredo.
After the interview process was over, the students who were hired to work at the Krugertropolis Bank were invited on a tour of the IBC Bank in downtown Laredo. Cynthia Villarreal is a principal at DDHR Elementary School. She tells us about the students who were on this tour.
Amongst this group of kiddos, we have bank tellers, we have supervisors, we have our bank president, our bank vice president, we also have security guards, so they're really excited. And what we're doing right now is basically going station by station and learning what the different positions do, what they'll be expected to do for our Krugertropolis when we get back to the campus.
The grand opening of Krugertropolis will take place later on this semester, so stay tuned for that. Students all across our district were the recipients of some great backpacks. At Farias Elementary School, the backpacks were donated by Sheriff Martin Cuellar's Star of Hope Foundation and also by Coca-Cola of Laredo. Lara Jimenez is a business manager of Coca-Cola of Laredo. She tells us about these donations.
We are focusing this year on community giving as part of our efforts to thank our customers, our existing customers, and of course our employee engagement as well. So our employees had the idea to donate and have a school drive and donate to put these backpacks together for the children of our community.
At Santa Maria, the students received backpacks from Shiloh Medical Supplies and also from the Webb County Sheriff's Office. As part of this event, Rose Gonzalez, the 911 coordinator for Webb County, spoke to the students about using the 911 emergency number. She told them that everybody can now also text 911 in case if there's an emergency. At Alma Pierce Elementary, Albert Martinez King from the Martinez King Law Firm distributed backpacks with school supplies to the students of that school. And at Ryan, Milton, and Tarver, the backpacks were donated by City of Laredo Council member Albert Torres and Webb County Commissioner John Galo. They tell us about these donations.
We want to make sure our kids are prepared for school, that have the necessary tools to make them achieve. And we're just so grateful for all the elementaries that allow us into their classrooms and put these students together and make sure that they get the tools so they can be the best students they can be.
I've always said our children are our leaders of tomorrow. They are the next teachers, nurses, doctors, and whatever it is that they want to pursue in life. And what better way than to us help them get through that path and get through the path of education, which is very fundamental.
LISD would like to thank all of the community members who donated these great school supplies to our students.
Several parents recently got together at the campus of Heights Elementary School. They were there to attend a parent enrichment class. This course is offered by the Parent and Family Engagement Department of LISD. Carlos Rene Ramirez is the lead parent liaison for LISD. He shares with us a little bit more about this class.
This new course has the name in Spanish of Enséñame, teach me. And today we're going to be able to look profoundly on 9 different ways of how to be authentic on our teaching towards tenderness and courage.
About 12 parents attended this course on this day. There will be more courses offered throughout the school year at LISD campuses. So if you are interested in attending one, please contact your school's parent liaison. Tarver Elementary School had an exciting event in their school's gym. This was the kickoff for the Accelerated Reader program. Millie Bice is the Library and Media Services Director for LISD. She was there to present the students with their 3rd place trophy from last year. She tells us why they were wearing wizard hats during this event.
This year's district theme is Reading is Magical, and that's why Tarver decided to go with the Harry Potter theme. They're going to have a sorting ceremony. They're going to go over all the ERA guidelines, and the students and everybody, faculty, is all excited to kick off another school year with the Accelerated Reader.
The students were all very excited to be a part of this presentation. This was a great way to kick off the Accelerated Reader program at this school.
Ligarde Elementary School also held a great AR kickoff event at their school. The students wore unicorn hats as they showed off some beautiful signs that were made for this event. Also, the band from Seattle High School was invited to be a part of this event. Eva Contreras is the principal of Laredo Elementary School. She spoke to all of the students and she told them that she was very proud of all of their efforts with the Accelerated Reader program. Everybody had a great time at this event that was held at Laredo Elementary School.
Patriot Day was recently observed at the VMT Magnet School of Communications and Fine Arts. This event was held on September 11th. It is held to remember all the lives that were lost on September 11, 2001. Vivian Coleman is a senior at Nixon High School and VMT. She tells us about that day.
Even though I wasn't born at this time, it still impacts me and how we are, and it's impacted the U.S. in ways that others might not understand.
As part of this event, the VMT musicians delighted everybody with a beautiful rendition of America the Beautiful. Up this edition of Campus News. I'm Ashley Hernandez.
And I'm Christian Willis. Don't forget to tune in next time. Until then, remember that here at LISD, we are cultivating champions through education. See you next time.
Greetings and welcome LISD friends and family to the home of champions and the district of choice. As a Texas Education Agency recognized school district for the past 2 years, LISD offers our students a myriad of opportunities ranging from attendance to any one of our 14 exemplary and 13 recognized campuses, to earning over 60 college credit hours at any one of our 4 early college high schools or at any of our comprehensive high schools. LISD currently boasts 2 nationally recognized Blue Ribbon schools, with a forthcoming announcement of another 4 Blue Ribbon schools from the United States Department of Education. As such, we will be the only school district in the surrounding area and the city with such a distinction. We are so very proud of our staff, of our parents, our students, and the many collaborative community partnerships that have worked so well together to elevate LISD and its students to such achievements. So join us in celebrating the many student opportunities that we offer all of our students to excel in academics, athletics, and the fine arts. LISD is definitely the place
to be. Be a hero. Join the Laredo Independent School District in supporting the United Way of Laredo. United Way supports agencies that help people in our community. Agencies like Communities in Schools that help our students and their families. The South Texas Food Bank sponsors kids' cafes where students can receive an after-school meal at 17 different locations. These are just a few of the agencies you support when you give to United Way. Join the United Way cause. Be a hero. Help us, help others.
I was born here in Laredo in a Thanksgiving Day, November 24th, 1949. And all my life I've been living here. I joined the Armed Forces. I came back in 1972.
That is Mr. Rasmus Villarreal Jr., a veteran of the United States Army. Mr. Villarreal served our country from 1969 until 1972. He tells us why he volunteered his service to the Army.
I joined the Army because I wanted to be part of the armed forces in the States to protect our government, to protect the people here. And my duties were to repair and maintain, keep the radios, the radios for the infantry and also for the tanks and everything. Sometimes we also repaired the airplanes' radios.
He shares with us his feelings of serving in the Army during the Vietnam War.
At first I was scared because when we arrived there in the airplane, you could see the holes there while it was being bombarded, and there was section out there. So after I arrived in Vietnam, I was scared, to be honest with you. Even though I was with the radio headquarters, we still were getting bombarded with the incomings. So we also had bunkers for our protections.
And even though it was a scary experience, Mr. Villarreal does have a good memory from his time in the service.
I was happy to serve our country, and the most memorable of it, I got lucky to see Bob Hope during that time. Not too many people were able to see those events, so I was one of the person who was lucky to see Bob Hope, and it was one of the most memorable things for me.
Mr. Villarreal is a member of the Vietnam Veterans Association. Every year they participate in the Veterans Day Parade that is held in downtown Laredo, and they carry a special banner. He has a message for Mr. Pro and the students of Martin High School.
We have a banner, the Vietnam Veterans Association, which I'm part of the Vietnam Veterans Association, and the reason I'm thanking Mr. Pro is because he was the one that repainted the banner, and like I said, I would like to thank him and also the art class, the teacher, whoever did the banner. It's been about a year and a half, so I really want to thank the school here, or Mr. Pro.
Thank you, Erasmus Villarreal Jr. LISD thanks you for your service to our country.
Mi nombre es María Isabel Estebani. Yo soy voluntaria aquí en la escuela. Este año fueron 2.250 horas. Venimos y ayudamos a los maestros, ayudamos a los niños y también hacemos a los papás. Ayudamos a que aprendan a hacer pues decoraciones, arreglos florales, coronas, todo eso.
Mrs. Stevanet is awesome. I mean, she's always willing to help with whatever you need help with. She always gives up her own personal time. You can give her like a pipe cleaner and a piece of tissue paper, and then she makes like this flower, like awesome, you know. She's very resourceful, she's very creative, and she's always willing to lend a helping hand. She's a pleasure to have at our school. I mean, she was here before me, so I had to come into her territory, and she opened her arms to me, and I'm so grateful to have her here, and she does so much for our school. Our parental involvement program is very big here at our campus. We have over 150 active volunteers, and last year they accumulated over 18,000 hours, and she's the heart and soul. Her and Ms. Bondoc are like the epicenter of what we've created here, so we're very excited to have her, and I tell her every year, she tells me, I'm not coming back. I say, oh, you're coming back. You'll be back, and she always does. She always comes back.
Me gusta mucho interactuar con los niños. También, no sé, me gusta estar ayudando a los demás.
As we get the 2019-2020 school year started, Laredo ISD would like to invite you to join us in cultivating champions through education. We encourage you to go to school and attend classes every day, show up on time, follow the dress code, try your best in all of your educational and extracurricular activities, and most importantly, be kind to one another. So become a champion by coming to school every day and participating in all the wonderful things your school has to offer.
Tarver Elementary School supports the United Way of Laredo. Last year, we were the #1 elementary school from LISD donating to United Way. We believe in helping others in our community. Join us, you can make a difference. A donation of $8.50 a week can provide food and shelter for one person for a month. For more information on how you can make a difference, call the United Way today. Be a hero and help us help others.
How excited are you to be a new educational leader at this school?
Beyond blessed and excited to be part of Antonio M. Bruni Elementary. It's a huge honor being part of this exemplary campus. It has earned 6 distinctions, and I will continue. We will not waver. We will continue with the hard work that has been established at this campus.
Tell me about the students that come to this school. What makes them special?
Currently, we have 542 students enrolled at our campus. 99% of those students are economically disadvantaged, and 77% are EL students. Despite their challenges, our students are resilient. They come to school each and every day ready to learn and give it their best.
Tell me about your goals for this school year.
I want to build and foster relationships with our students, with our parents, our faculty and staff. I want to continue to work hard to provide the best quality education for our students.
Tell me about where you've been at before you came to this school as a principal.
I've been an educator for the past 17 years. I was a teacher at MS Ryan. I was a librarian for UISD. I was a librarian at Senator J. Safedini Elementary and Trotman Elementary. I was an assistant principal at Alma Pierce for the past 4 years.
Were you an LISD student?
I was an LISD student. I graduated from Cigarroa back in 1993. I had great teachers throughout my education. And you know, not only that they were great teachers, but I think the ones that stick out in my mind are the ones that showed that they cared about me, that they believed in me, and that in turn to help me believe in myself. And you know, with hard work and perseverance, you can accomplish anything. That's what I learned about my LISD teachers.